All right, guys, welcome back to a solo Uncut Never Filtered, where I get day 15 of our blind bourbon calendar. Just drove over 800 miles in 48 hours to visit family. So we're just gonna get into today's pour because I am wiped out to the nose. Right off the bat, that's a rye. It's a rye whiskey. Not a bad smelling rye whiskey. Get some of the more earthy tones that I would typically get with a rye, but it's not bad. Not one of those self-proclaimed rye guys, but this is a pretty good nose. Let's get into the palate. Cheers. Don't get your typical grassy rye notes that I typically get on a rye. I'm getting more, I don't know if it's a sweet palate. It's a low proofer. I'm gonna go ahead and venture a guess of 95 proof. Very low proof rye. It's probably why I enjoy it. What you get in the palate, it is a sweet overture of graham cracker, sweetness, things I don't typically associate with a rye, maybe a little bit of peanut brittle. The finish, not really any sort of hug whatsoever, but gets that sweetness is there. It's a fruit, maybe like a blackberry, I would say. Very decent pour. But again, to sum it up, we got a younger rye whiskey, sweet on the palate, blackberry, graham cracker, a little bit of leather on the finish. I'm going to give today's pour a score of 6.8. It's on the cusp of good, but just because I don't really like rye whiskeys, can't give it a full score of good. But we're going to go ahead and see what we were drinking today.
I give this a score of 7.5. It is very good. Today we were drinking Old Overholt straight rye whiskey, 80% rye, 20% malted barley, 95 proof.
All right, turns out we were drinking a rye. It also looks like it was 95 proof, but that's where my correct answers have faded away. So today we are drinking a Overholt 4-year rye whiskey, Monongahela mash. Good rye. I enjoyed it. 10 days left of the Advent calendar. We'll get one of the fellas to join me down here tomorrow. Until next time, cheers.